Hi there, it's Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com here with the deck tech video for the Goblin Piledriver. I was able to get the copies of Goblin Piledrivers on MTGO, actually for cheaper than I thought I was going to. They're spiking so fast. And this is going to be like a collective company version. I don't know if I want to go with such a heavy mana cost. This is going to probably act a lot more like Merfolk than like traditional goblins with the goblin grenades and lightning bolts in the main board and trying to get a lot of 1-drops into 2-drops into a kill. And you can definitely go that route. I've been thinking since Collected Company, though, you want to find converted mana cost 3 creatures, mainly. I mean, the bigger the better. And getting Lords with Collected Company is definitely the way to go. We're going to hit like crazy with 36 lands. And I do admit, though, this might be a little bit... The mana base might not be the greatest. We have Caverns of Souls to help us against anything that wants to counter a card. And just basically I'm running I don't know if Bushwhackers are the right thing with Collected Company because they don't... you don't cast the spell, you just put it in a play. So if you find a Bushwhacker, it's just a 1/1. But like Goblin Wardriver and Mog War Marshal are great with it, and of course Piledriver. And so I don't know if we need to go heavier, like more 2-drops and 3-drops with Collected Company, or if we do want the 1-drops. Now I've got Atarka's Commands in the sideboard. We'd probably need some sort of Destructive Revelries. I'm going to put those in as well. In the sideboard, I'm going to put 2. This makes it so Lightning Bolt probably... I want the Blood Moons. Maybe we don't need as many Blood Moons. Blood Moons is just your answer to... We'll take out 1. And the Shared Animosity I thought I would try. I think we'll just take it out. And then put these Destructive Revelries in here. That's a great thing about going green is you have access to a lot of cards. There is another route you can go if you splash into either white or green. There is tons of goblins that are multicolored. And... let's see here. We have plenty of goblins that are multicolored. I don't know what it's doing this for. Goblins. That's my problem. There is, like, Junt Hackblade is an incredibly powerful card. Let's see if we can pull these up. There we go. MTGO is lagging terribly bad. Mana cost. And Vexing... I think it's called Vexing Shusher? So you have, like, the... Junt Hackblade is just a very powerful card if you can get it out with another multicolored creature. Now, I've used it in the past with there's a Rakdos dude. Let's see if we can find him here. The Spike Jester. So I've used Spike Jester with Junt Hackblade in the past. And even like the Goblin Death Raiders, a 3-run for 2 mana that is multicolored. But what's cool about Junt Hackblade is a 3/2 with haste. 3/2 with haste for 2 mana. So it's almost like another Rakdos or Spike Jester. And then you have, let's see if we can Vexing Shusher. You could always just put this into your deck. That has a lot of good synergy with Junt Hackblade. Burning Tree Emissary also has some really good synergy with Collected Company and Junt Hackblade. And you could definitely go into that route. And there's also, I believe, some white-red goblins that are pretty decent. That's an old school one. Let's see if I can find it. There's like a double strike one. I believe it was in Modern Masters. Yeah, the Hearthfire Hobgoblin is a double striker, which is really good with like Goblin Lords. But you have the Warren Instigator that you can go that route as well. And then the Bogart Ramgame is a haste 3/3 for 3 mana. That's also something that's worth considering. And just a lot of options with Collected Company. Just so much, like I said. So card that maybe we'll try one of if I have any Warren Instigators. I don't think I do, and I'm not going to spend the tickets on them. Warren Instigator. No, I don't have them. If you'd like me to see me test them, you can definitely feel free to donate the tickets toward these, or just flat out donate the one you have, or buy one and donate it to me. But I don't think that I'm going to spend the tickets on it right now. Tickets are... It is so expensive, once again, so expensive to do brews in MTGO. There's just so many cards that you need. And if anyone has one of these I can borrow, maybe we'll test it, because it actually does seem like a pretty good. Double strike when it deals combat damage to your opponent. You may put a goblin creature card from your hand on the battlefield. That you'll run out of cards in your hand quite quickly, though. I don't think it's more of Legacy, where the top card of your library is a goblin, put it in your hand, type cards, and then you get more cards into play very quickly with Instigator. So anyway, we're going to play. Morton has graciously decided to test against me. He's probably going to play some obscenely good decks versus goblins. But I'd like to see against like Jund and Junk and or Abzan is what we call it now, and Merfolk and all those type of tier 1 decks right now to see if this version does work or not. Anyway, this has been Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com. Oh, let's just talk about it. Did I talk about this? Yeah, we've talked about it pretty fairly gone through the deck. It's just the Goblin Piledriver. This is why we're trying this again, to see if it pushes it over the top. Anyway, this has been Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com. Thanks for watching.